Hey there, welcome back to our Numidia campaign. So in the previous episode, we finally ended up doing it. We basically formed Numidia, and we did so by conquering a few smaller nations. We ended up taking out one of Carthage's four more vassals over here. They had territory that we needed in order to form Numidia. And yeah, they ended up somehow breaking free of Carthage. Not sure how that happened, but we took advantage of that and decided to, just sort of wipe them out real quick. And yeah, we ended up forming Numidia. We racked up a bit of AE. Off camera, just so you know, I ended up going through our characters here and basically selling everybody that we had in our dungeon. There was a lot of characters, and I didn't want to do that on screen. It wasn't particularly, that wouldn't have been exciting. So this episode, obviously, we're going to have to chill for a little bit. Our AE is a little high, and we are quite close to constructing the state palace here. So once we're able to do that, we can then start doing this, which is going to make things a little bit unstable for at least the next year. But then after that, things should be better, and then we'll be able to do this. We'll become a monarchy. So yeah, things should be good. I don't know if it's going to be that problematic now because remember there were a bunch of people that were upset that we chose the monarchy path instead of the Republican path, and we ended up letting them become their own tributary state only to later conquer them. So I'm not sure how many people are actually in our empire right now that actually support republicanism. So we'll see what ends up happening there. But for now, I think I'm going to unpause it. Or first, what I should do is disband our levies. We don't need all of them right now. That'll help with our war exhaustion. And we also see that we do have some barbarians. So first things first, we probably need to go deal with those guys. So why don't we have you guys first dip over here and go take them out. Then with our money that we ended up getting from a lot of the... selling a lot of those people into slavery. I might end up using some of that money on some of these cities that we ended up taking from the Carthaginian revolt. And so what I might end up doing is just building like a commercial district in here as well as a library. And I might do the same thing over here in the capital actually as well. So we'll build a library and a commercial district. We're making pretty decent money now. If I wanted to make a little bit more, I could turn down fort maintenance, and I think I will. We don't plan on going to war anytime soon. I wonder if Carthage has lost any other of its vassals, which it does not look like it. Like if they had lost Gindania over here, I would totally go after them. Carthage still has a boatload of vassals. They finished their war against Rome. Rome beat them and took everything that they had in Sicily. Rome still does not like us, probably more so since we just racked up a ton of AE. You can see that they still... what is this? Fall of the Alimicid clan. The fortunes of our tribe are waning, and many now desert our ranks. Among the disillusioned and discontent, particularly a great number seem to come from the weakening Alimicid clan. Today, Balanba Alimicid took what few followers the clan still had and left the Numidian tribe altogether, seeking a new life elsewhere. This 1-year-old is now leading his entire family. Let's see that. So the Alimicids are no longer a thing, and this ambitious 1-year-old is now leading the way for them. And we're gonna lose 5 stability for that. That's a rotten little event. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Well, these guys are heading over to take out these not mercenaries, barbarians. And we're just basically chilling for now. We would like to do this soon. This construct state palace here. We just have to get our territory civilization level up to 40 in our capital. Let's see what it is right now. It is up to 39.96. So one more month tick and we'll be able to do that one. You guys are going to have to come over here as the barbarians moved over here. And yeah, these guys over here are once again being really, really annoying. We do have a free trade route, and we also have some extra some extra provincial investments. Well, let's see what we want here. Are there any of these? I mean, we could get spices. I'm not particularly interested in spices. Incense might be interesting, but I want something where I can get like the, surplus bonus for. Olives might be good, actually. Maybe I'll go with olives for now. And let's see, do we get that? No. So I will invest in another trade route in our capital then. So we can actually do this one now. Well, no, this one we can do, and we will. We can actually do this one now, too. So this will lower loyalty of clan chiefs by 10 for the next 12 months, as well as our stability change is going to go down by half a point every month for the next 12 months. So that's a bit of an issue. Do I want to? No, I can't perform a divine sacrifice at this point. It's too expensive. It is what it is. So maybe I'll just do this now. I think it'll be fine. It's only going to be 12 months. It shouldn't be too long. I thought I told you guys to go deal with these guys. So why don't you go in there and take them out? As the barbarians are being really annoying. And we got 17 gold out of that. That's not bad. And I guess you're going to have to head over here and see if you can get these guys. Hopefully we can get them before they fully disappear. I should probably start at some point building mines and farming settlements. I really have not focused on that at all. It would be a good thing to do. And as far as expansion is concerned, it might be beneficial for us to maybe kind of like try to squeeze in here and block Carthage in here. Because like all these little guys in here, we can take our sweet time with. We don't need to worry about Carthage can't get to them. As far as any, there's really no point focusing on this. I don't feel comfortable going after Carthage just yet. I mean, look at that. That's pretty scary. And obviously, our allies are kind of like, no, they're not really into it either. Both of their war exhaustion is rather high. That seems to be one of the main reasons. Bad stability for Garamantia. Well, there's not a whole lot we can do right now, as this is going to be completed in May of next year. As the barbarians are going straight after our capital. That's kind of annoying. And we can grab another military tech, which I don't think I will do just yet. I would like to bring this up to... Are you serious? I actually lost that? How did they do that so fast? Okay, well, we're going to have to take that back. Our capital is literally under siege from barbarians. We can't increase the... we can't do anything about that trade route because they occupy it. Disloyal clan. Let's see, the disloyalty of Oxentus, Senua, and his clan have been apparent to everyone for a while. Now they have demanded more independence from the rest of Numidia. The rest of the nation looks to us to see how we will respond to this bid for autonomy. If we do not nip this betrayal in the bud, it will be impossible to say what the ramifications will be. So we could just say put an end to this charade. I think this guy, we will lose prominence, or this guy will lose prominence, and we're going to gain tyranny. Well, we don't mind gaining tyranny. It's already ridiculously high, and that will help us with our aggressive expansion. So I think I'll just do that. We do have a minor addendum here, and I will absolutely take the stability. Thank you very much. As we are about 5 months or 6 months away from finishing this bureaucratic purge. As we just gained 100 gold from those mercenaries there, so that's pretty good. So, like I was saying, we should probably... I think I'm going to trade for some olives, and we will get the surplus bonus for that. So our slaves are now a little bit happier, which is fine, I suppose. And with the last one, I might also invest once again into academic pursuits and just buff up our research a little bit. It's always a good thing to do that. So, like I was saying, do we want to increase... Maybe we will build some mines. Now, where do we want to build that? Like, over something that's relatively valuable. Like, base metals is not bad. Iron is pretty good. Precious metals would be nice. Those are base metals as well. Maybe I'll do iron for now. Iron is fairly valuable, so we'll increase our production of iron. As these two cities over here completed their buildings respectively. So that should help with the conversion and the assimilation. How are we doing for cultured pops over here? We have almost 500 cultured pops. That's pretty decent. Carthage is sitting about 313. Rome, what are you at? 310. It's 305 Hellenic Roman, 310 Italic Etruscan. It's possible that they've integrated one of those. So, yeah, they're absolutely beastly right now. They are currently chilling with like 1 million subjects. They are looking really scary. They're not happy with us. They don't like us. And, oh, wow, look at Pontus. This is the biggest I've ever seen AI Pontus. That's kind of neat. They're doing quite well. That would be a fun playthrough. So, yes, we can finally do this. So we can declare absolute rule, which will make us officially a monarchy. So we will finish this. And as you can see, we do have some disloyal people. This guy and this guy. This guy is far and away more powerful. So I guess I will just bribe him. That'll solve that issue. And now we have to go through and kind of refill these things out. We do have some scorned families. Maybe I'll put you in there. Do we have everything figured out in here? This guy kind of stinks, so maybe I'll put you in there. That's fine. As far as you're terrible. You can go in there. Yeah, and I guess we'll just go for whoever's the best at their job. That's fine. Okie dokie. And now we can do this again. So we're going to have to... Yeah, probably should have waited on that early on. But we're going to go for martial ethos. So we're going to use up all of our PI points here. We could also go for... Let's see, in order to get the national statehood, we need a civic idea and a religious idea. So for civic ideas, we could go for standardized construction that would reduce the cost of building things as well as the build time. Complex tariffs is nice, give us a little bit of extra cash flow. Or tax farming increases the slave output. What is our slave output looking, or our slaves? 379. That's probably going to go down or go up pretty soon, as right now we don't. Officially, we do not need tribesmen anymore. So that could be an interesting one to go for. Maybe I'll go with tax farming for now. And then over here, do we want civ level or ruler popularity? In order for... I would like to get this law eventually. So until I get that... Maybe it makes sense to go for ruler popularity. Ruler popularity is very handy. I'll go for that. So that pretty much kills all of our PI, but I guess that's okay. It is what it is. We're still just chilling. We're not going to war just yet. We could summon the war council. No, we can't. We still have to wait for that. What is going on here? Fall of the Senuid family. So there's another family. The Senuid family have, for a long time, been an integral part of the internal politics of our kingdom. But where they once drove innovation and exemplified civic duty, they have over time increasingly become associated with complacency and misuse of the authority they hold by tradition. At this point, few would consider the Senuid lineage particularly notable. So it looks like these guys are no longer... I'm glad I didn't bribe you. As ugly as you are. I'm not sure what's wrong with your face. I'm glad I didn't bribe you guys. Yeah, these guys are no longer issues anymore. And we are going to gain a little bit of manpower as veterans are moving on. Interesting, and settling down over here. Okay, so as far as laws are concerned, I would like to maybe go to Royal Guard at some point. We could go to Royal Guard and raise a legion. That would lower our levy size a bit. I wonder how much our levies are hurt by that. Not too much. Pretty much the same. So it's fine. Academic pursuits have been finished, so that does help our bad research, which is slightly improving. So we do see a civil war is about to brew in about 20 months. So we might have to bribe someone once again. Looks like this guy is the only one who is disloyal, and I can't bribe him, not until 489. So I guess for now, I'm just going to hand him a little holding. That'll make him happy. So that'll keep you in line. And yeah, I would like to. When can we summon the War Council again? In 6 years. So maybe what I'll do is I'll start fabricating a claim. I might fabricate a claim on these guys right here, who are actually a revolt. And as our leader, Tacfarinas Narava, has lost his symptom. Interesting. He's still wounded. So I'm not sure what he was suffering from. I kind of forget what he was suffering from. This sarcastic trait is really annoying. That really helps, really hurts our diplomatic reputation. Would like to get some extra allies. Ooh, Vasconia looks like it's starting to become something. Let's see. They are minus 47. They don't like us mostly and almost entirely because of aggressive expansion. So we could maybe improve their relations. That would be nice. We could maybe improve relations with these guys as well, as we can get another omen here. And what do I want? Probably population happiness once again. That's really kind of the thing. I mean, like morale of navies, no thanks. Freeman happiness is not bad. Unintegrated culture group happiness is okay, but why go for just unintegrated? I mean, civ level is not bad, but why go for unintegrated culture group happiness when I can just go for pop happiness overall? So, yeah. As far as replacing some of these deities, let's see what our options are. Like, if we wanted to replace them, this one would give us military experience and war exhaustion, discipline, and manpower recovery speed. Not terribly exciting there. If we wanted to go here, what would we have? We've got national tax plus national commerce income, capital trade routes, and civic tech research. So I don't know, maybe this one might be the real money maker for us in the future. These guys down here, what do you give us? Supply limit and hostile attrition. National citizen output plus pop happiness. And you over here, civ level plus global food modifier and monthly experience gain in morale of armies. Morale of armies is pretty good, actually. Maybe that might be one to consider. This one is kind of useful. I like the stability change, but what else do we have here? Truce breaking cost minus 12%. That's interesting. And desecrate cost modifier minus 40%. And this one, ruler popularity gain and pop conversion speed. That's really nice. That might be something worth doing. We also have something in our reliquary or whatever. Local tribesman output, not particularly useful since we are now declining in tribesmen, hopefully. And as far as, we do have more money, so maybe I will build another mine somewhere. We produce marble over here. Marble is rather valuable. I will build a mine over here. A mine. And pretty soon we are pretty close to getting 20 PI, so I will start fabricating a claim. Aggressive expansion is high, but it's not crazy. Our war exhaustion is now no longer an issue. And Rome, are you guys at war? No, you're still chilling. And they have about double our pops, but we're doing pretty good in terms of expansion. I like the way we are expanding. As Carthage at some point, I hope Rome doesn't come over here too often. When is your truce with Rome up? I think it already is. Okay, so Rome might want to come after them again at some point. And they probably will. So we have 20 PI. Maybe I will start fabricating a claim over here against these guys. Like so. We can start fabricating a claim there. And, we're making good money now. You know what? I might want to start, like, building some extra ships. Like, I might build, like another 5 ships or something. And then at some point, that way we can start hunting these pirates, which are really annoying. as they keep hitting our coast, and it looks like they're doing so now, just as I say that. Pretty annoying, and it looks like Rome took them out. Rome's up to 48 ships. That is their entire fleet. How much does Carthage have? They're actually down to 20. So Carthage is a shell of its former self. Friends across the borders. What is this? So, are we talking about these people over here? No, these guys over here. Our Marshal Bolmacar Farina has friends far outside our borders, often trying to use his network to the advantage of our nation. He believes his friendship with the Mekim Elim of Arambis could be put into use to increase their opinion of us. All we would have to do is send some of our wealth his way, and he will try to improve our reputation with Arambis. I don't think I really care about Arambis, to be honest. So, yeah, no, we do not care what they think of us. That is very true. That is very, very true. So this place over here looks like it's probably going to riot pretty soon. Like, this is going down half a point per month. This one is going down 0.7 per month. So that might be what we end up doing before we go to war, I think. We probably are going to have to deal with this. Might make sense to send our mercenaries over there. Just as I say that, this is now officially warning us. So why don't you guys just head over here during the meantime? It's not going to go right away, as pretty soon I'm probably going to put a little cut in here. This is, just kind of... and what I forgot to do was start another thing. So we could do the Numidian Kingdom. What is this one going to do for us? The Numidian Kingdom. The Numidian people must be freed from the yoke of the Carthaginians. We must take advantage of our superior cavalry to go against Carthage, free our people, and unite under the Kingdom of Numidia. We can then begin consolidating our position here in the Western Mediterranean region, taking advantage of the trade routes that Carthage used in establishing a foothold across the Straits in Iberia. This mission will be considered complete once the Kingdom of Numidia has been formed and we have established a power base in the Western Mediterranean. Interesting, because we already formed Numidia. So maybe I would rather do stabilize and grow Mauretania. Honestly, that kind of sounds like a fun thing to do. I kind of like doing these. They give you fun little things. Okay, so this one, so we need to build some farms over where? We need to build 6 farms in Mauretania. There they are. So all along in here, we need to have a city somewhere over in here, I believe, in this capital of this province. And this one, Siga needs a library. Well, we can do that one right now. So maybe I will. I will do that one right now. We will build a little library in there. We can start doing that as our mercenaries are slowly making their way over. How close are we to tech? Not that great. We're kind of getting there. How far behind are we from Rome? They're already at Miltech 3. We're at Miltech 1. They're at Miltech 3. Okay. It's it's improving, but I would like it to be a little bit higher. We're probably going to get one more Miltech for now, and then probably go into oratory for a bit. I'd like to get defending liberty, go down here. Legal patronage is really, really nice, as we do see we can get another martial focus here. I'm going to grab siege training, so that will make assaulting forts a little bit better. And you guys are now just about in position, so we'll just go over there. I'll have this fleet come right over here. And we're going to send them over here, as this looks like it's going to go pretty soon. Did we get that claim? The claim is about 60%. Okie dokies. So maybe once I'm in... Oh, no, I can't do that because we don't have a big enough fleet. Okay, so... Well, maybe we'll just sit here and wait then. Can we get mill access from Carthage? I highly doubt it. We already have mill access from Carthage. Interesting. And you guys, obviously, are willing. Interesting. Well, then maybe I will then. Okay, then I guess we don't need our fleet. I will just send you guys over. Not you. You. You guys come on down. Go right over there. And maybe once they're there, we will put a little cut in here for now. Next episode, we'll just start to kind of come in here and start to clean up this area a little bit. Block Carthage from... I don't want to see Carthage expanding rapidly into Iberia. That would be a problem. Oh, hello. What's Rome doing? Rome's sending troops. Are they at war with someone? They are at war with Carthage again. That's kind of what I was fearing. Okay, so we do see we can do this Massylian settlement. Upon completion, we will get a Massylian freeman and a Massylian citizen in Siga, as well as some bonuses to migration attraction, conversion speed, and assimilation speed. So those are all good things. And we do have another trade route here, or we lost something. Well, I'll worry about that later. Meanwhile, these guys are just about moving into position here. Rome is taking this. This is really problematic. I'm assuming they're probably wanting to go after this. Let's just see. What does it say? Take Sicania. I believe that's up here, right? Oh, no, this is Sicania. Or maybe it's one of Carthage's vassals that they're after. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Like, these guys are all vassals of Carthage. That's what they're doing. Well, hopefully they just take that and they don't take anything here. That would be problematic. So a new life. The promotion of Siga as a Massylian city has not only made it attractive to Massylians, but have begun to prepare for a new life in the growing city of Siga. So the city is open to all. Wonderful. Okay, so once we have our mercenaries in position, like I said, we will put a cut in here, and we'll go to war next episode. Or, face this rebellion too. It is down to 9. It's going to go pretty soon. And this one also is probably problematic as well, as we actually have some remaining provincial investments. I guess I didn't use them, or we must have got them from completing those missions, I'm guessing. I must have misreading that. Okay, so we are in position here, and I think I'm going to put a cut in here for now. This was a typical post-war episode where we're kind of sitting around and just, building some things. We kind of focused in our capital region, developing this area. Going to continue doing that next episode, building more things like farming settlements and mines, maybe do some more like commercial districts and libraries and what have you. And for now, I'm going to put a cut in here, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.